Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're an executive trying to drive real operational efficiency right now, there's a buzzword you literally can't escape: agentic AI. You've probably been sitting there wondering, are my current AI tools actually moving the needle, or are they just creating more noise? Well, today we're breaking down exactly how this tech is making a massive leap. From reactive chatbots that just spit out answers, to proactive, autonomous workflows that actually do the heavy lifting for you.
Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover beyond basic AI chatbots, the agentic AI evolution, anatomy of an AI agent, real-world agentic workflows, and finally, Gen AI versus agentic AI. Let's dive right in. Section 1, Beyond Basic AI Chatbots, and the Friction of Q&A. So let's start with a scenario we've all probably seen. Imagine you've got a company of over 50 people, and you decide to build an internal HR assistant to answer policy questions. You know, stuff like, how many vacation days do I get? Or what's the sick leave policy? And to do this, you hook the chatbot up to all your company's PDF manuals.
Now, if you build this setup, what developers call a RAG chatbot, or Retrieval-Augmented Generation, it effectively reads those PDFs and gives you the right answer. But the million-dollar question is that considered agentic AI?
The answer? Absolutely not. According to Anthropic's official guide, that's merely a workflow. It's completely reactive. You ask a question, it fetches an answer. Sure, it's helpful, but it still taxes your team's time because it literally depends on human prompting it at every single step of the way. Moving on to Section 2, the agentic AI evolution, moving from tools to autonomy. Let's say we decide to level up that basic bot. We connect it directly to your HR system's APIs. Now, when someone asks about their leave balance, the bot doesn't just read a PDF. It actually checks their specific profile, and it lets them apply for the time off right then and there.
But wait, is it an agent yet? Actually, no. It's really just a tool-augmented chatbot at this point. Even with that API access, the bot is fundamentally reactive. True agentic AI operates on an entirely different level. It requires a high-level goal, multi-step reasoning, and proactive planning. So instead of just asking it to log one vacation day, you'd hand an agentic AI a complex goal. Something like, hey, prepare for Sarah's maternity leave.
And this perfectly highlights what happens when we give the AI a broader, real-world goal, like onboard the new intern joining next Monday. An agentic system doesn't need you holding its hand step by step. It autonomously plans the entire sequence for you. It schedules the welcome meeting in Outlook, creates the HR profile, opens an IT ticket, and orders the laptop. It manages that whole chore end to end completely on its own. Which brings us to Section 3, Anatomy of an AI Agent, and what makes it tick. Let's pop the hood and see exactly how it manages to pull off that kind of complex orchestration. So here is the absolute crux of it. Agentic AI achieves goals through autonomous decision-making. You just give it the destination, and it completely figures out the journey. By operating without all that micromanagement, these systems are saving massive amounts of operational oversight. It's essentially elevating your human workforce, taking them from being the operators of technology to becoming the supervisors of outcomes. An agentic system really works because it combines multi-step reasoning with API access to physically interact with your tools. But critically, and this is absolutely huge for enterprise security, it relies on contextual memory and planning. This kind of memory isn't just about remembering a user's name, it's the literal bedrock of secure task execution. The agent remembers constraints, it securely passes credentials between steps, and it ensures actions are executed safely, in the exact right order, strictly within the governance bounds you've established.
All right, Section 4, Real-World Agentic Workflows and ROI in Action. Theory is great and all, but let's talk about how these systems are actually delivering tangible, real-world ROI right now.
Take software development, for example, where we're seeing some absolutely incredible leaps. Tools out there like Lovable or Replit are acting as true agents. If you tell them to build a to-do list app, they don't just spit out a snippet of code. They autonomously plan the architecture, write the code, execute it, debug the errors, and literally loop through that whole process entirely on their own until the app is totally flawless. Or think about the consumer and logistics side, like an autonomous travel assistant. You could hand it a highly complex, multi-layered goal like book a sunny 7-day budget trip to London in May. The agent will reason through that all by itself. It independently queries the AccuWeather API to find a sunny 4-day window, checks flight and hotel budgets via Expedia's APIs, and then securely strings all those tools together to execute the final booking plan. It's like having a real travel agent right in your pocket. And over in the enterprise sector, financial analysts are already using tools like the Agno framework. By simply giving a high-level goal, like write a report on NVIDIA, an agent powered by a model like Gemini independently formulates a whole plan. It gathers financial data from Yahoo Finance, searches for recent news, compiles the key stats, and generates analyst recommendations into a beautifully formatted report. It takes hours of tedious, multi-step research and handles it in minutes, literally without a single human intervention between steps. And honestly, the best part for your bottom line, you do not need a massive team of expensive developers to build these things. Low-code platforms are totally democratizing access. You've got Zapier intelligently managing your calendar, or platforms like N8N using visual drag-and-drop interfaces to securely connect an Anthropic reasoning model right to your database, autonomously resolving IT tickets as they pop up. Let's move to Section 5, Gen AI versus Agentic AI, understanding the hierarchy. We really need to clear up a massive misconception floating around the business world right now. People keep using these buzzwords interchangeably, but they are vastly different things. It's absolutely vital to understand the hierarchy here. Think of generative AI as the muscle and agentic AI as the brain. Generative AI, like a model that drafts an email or summarizes a PDF, is just one functional subcomponent that creates data. Agentic AI is the much broader autonomous system that orchestrates those models, along with memory and external tools, to actually achieve your final goal.
According to Anthropic's framework, true agents utilize a continuous loop: action, followed by feedback, followed by the next action. The AI makes a move, observes the result from its tools, and then uses its reasoning to determine the very next step. Because this loop is so incredibly powerful, proper governance and human-in-the-loop oversight are absolutely necessary for high-stakes tasks. This guarantees the agent's autonomous decisions stay perfectly aligned with your business rules. So, by moving away from reactive chatbots that just answer questions and actually adopting agents that act on complex goals, businesses are unlocking entirely new levels of operational efficiency. Your ROI is coming directly from reclaiming the hundreds of hours your team currently spends orchestrating those tedious, multi-step digital chores. As you evaluate your AI strategy this year, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Take a really close look at your current tools. Are your teams still essentially babysitting workflows and copy-pasting information between a dozen different tabs? Or are you ready to implement true agentic AI, hand it a goal, and finally let this system do the work? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and we'll catch you in the next one.